Hello everyone, the Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to review two Mega Bloks Dragons Universe sets released in 2011 as part of the first wave, so the spring wave of this year. And it's going to be two troop packs. So the first one is this one, it's the Alliance Thick pack, as you can see right there. So the packaging is quite simple. It features of course the logos, information on the back, the QR code that can be scanned with your smartphone to have some more information. Also on the side you have a nice cardboard part with the Dragon Rider on it, and of course the packaging itself is made in a transparent plastic, so this means you can see through it to look at the different figures. So you have to know that in this battle pack you have 5 figures, 5 weapons and 1 shield. So on the side, how to use the QR code thingy. Then on this side, nothing interesting. On the back side, you will have all the figures included into the set and their names. So it's quite useful, for example, because you can know the name of these guys. Also here you have the different sets. Some sets released in the first wave of 2011, like the 4 mid-sized dragons and the big spaceship. So this packaging comes with a little poster. So it is the usual 2011 poster. So this means it features both soldiers and dragons from both sides. So all the guys from the Alliance and all the dragons from the Predator side. Also, you have to notice that the figures from the 2 battle pack are not included into the poster. So this means you just have the figures from the more traditional sets. So it's a little. Well, it's a little shame. It would have been cool to have really all the soldiers in one poster, but still. On the back you have, as you can see, all the spaceship and one of the Dragon Rider on his dragon, and it's Flame Drake in this case. That side, let's move on to the set itself, which looks like that. So, like I said, there is 5 figures, 5 weapons and 1 shield. The stand is not included into the set. It's it's just means that I made this stand because it's better to review this type of set with a stand, but the stand is not included into the set. And that said, well, in terms of content, what you have here is, well, in fact, there is no recolors in this set. It's just what you have to know. All the figures were already released before in other sets. So, for example, all the dark grey soldiers were already released in 2010. So, for example, you have all the 3 different molds. This means 2 troopers with, as you can see, some simple helmet. Then you have the captain which got a scope on his left eye, which is quite cool. And then you have the general, which doesn't have a scope, but this time have 4 spikes on the back of his head, as you can see right there. So you have these 4 different molds, and also you have to know that except for the heads, the body molds are the same for each of this dark grey figure. The shoulder part are the same, the legs are the same, the armor are the same. In terms of articulation, for those who do not know, I'm going to show you quickly what it looks like. So first, you have the shoulders which are mounted on ball joints. This means you can move it on this side and also up and down, as you can see right there. Then you have the elbow which can be moved up less than 90 degrees, as you can see right there, because the armor blocks quite easily the movement. Then you have the head which can look up, a little down, and also a little on the side, but not that much because it blocks quickly on the sides of the armor. Then you have the pelvis which can be turned like that, as you can see. Then you have a ball joint right here, which is, as you can see, quite useful to move the leg on the side, on the back and up. And finally you have the knee, which can be moved once again a little less than 90 degrees because of the shape of the armor. And of course at the end you also have a hole in the back, which is quite useful to hold a shield or a weapon, but in this case it will be a weapon because you just have 1 shield in this set, and it is for the Dragon Rider. So that said, here's the weapon. In terms of weapon, once again there is no new mold, but you got all the molds released between 2010 and the first wave of 2011. So this means you have the 3 first weapons released right here. So this one, and this one, and then you have the 2 new molds from the first wave of 2011, on the General, and on the Dragon Rider. The Dragon Rider, as you can see, is the same as the one released in the set, like Star Blaze and Flame Drake. So it's exactly the same mold. Of course, it's different in terms of mold in comparison to this guy, because first, the head is, as you can see, a different mold, and also the shoulder parts are different, and also they are not the same. As you can see, the white one is more like rounded in terms of shape, curved, and this one is more like a slope, as you can see. And also it features both logos and the Wonk insignia. In terms of color scheme, you have white, silver, and gold for the visor. The gun features orange lasers, you can see right there. And of course, you also have an orange shield, which is quite unique because it was just released in 3 sets. So it was first released in the biggest set of 2010, so it cost some money, I guess. It might also have been released in some exclusive set in 2010, I'm not really sure. And also it was released in a $20 set in the first wave of 2011. So in fact, it's really a good option to if you want to have the transparent orange shield. It's really a cheap way to have it. And I think that's all for this first troop pack, guys, or fig pack, like it's called. I'm going to do a little turnaround. And I think that's also will, of course, make the sum up about this set later on. Now it's time to move on to the second, figure pack of this first one. So this one got the same set numbers, you can see, but it's got a different name because it's called Troop Pack, and also you have to know that it was an exclusive Toys R Us set. Also, you can see that the QR code is different, and as you can see, apart from that, it's the same logo information, transparent plastic, and you still have the Dragon Rider right there, but in a new color, because, well, the main interesting thing about this set is the fact that it will just be new recolors. And the back with the different names and all the, well, most of the sets released in the first wave of 2011. And well, the set itself looks like that. Excuse me, guys. Here we go. So you can see, well, we still have our 2 troopers, our captain, our general, and our Dragon Rider, but this time they are recolored. So for the dark gray guy, the only new recolor is the shoulder pads, which are blue instead of being silver, and the Wonk insignia and logo, which are in silver instead of being in black. Also, the visors are now in gold, and the laser used on the weapons are orange. So it's really a nice, once again, a cheap way to have weapons with orange lasers. And well, that's the only modification, because apart from that, it's the same mold, it's the same type of articulation, obviously. So well, it's all the same except for the shoulder pads, the visors, and the laser used on the weapons. So then you have the 5th figure, Dragon Rider, and this time the recolor is a little more complex because it's not just shoulder pads, but it's all the body which is recolored in red instead of white, and also the shoulder pads are recolored in blue instead of silver. The visor is also in blue instead of gold, as you can see right there. And this time, the shield and the lasers on the weapon are in blue. I can't really say if it is a new color or not, but well, if you have many different figures and weapons, you can really make the same type of weapons quite easily. So here you go. Same thing, as you can see. Exactly the same mold, but a new recolor. And also you have to notice that the Wonk insignia on the white shoulder pads are the same as the one released in the first troop pack. So seriously, it's mostly about new colors, and it's nothing more, nothing less. And once again, the stand is not included into the set. Excuse me, guys. So let me just turn this like that, and there we go. And that's all there is to say about this set, so still, because like I said, it's the same as the first set, but this time in a new color. And that's all you need to know. And well, it's time to do the sum up about this set, guys. Here we go. I'm going to try to put the... Quite hard to put the 2 guys in the same... well, I could do something like that, yes. Can I? Yes, excuse me, guys. I'm just going to come back. I had an idea. I'm going to try to make a beautiful, well, not really a beautiful, but at least a nice end pose. So I'm going just to take some breaks. And I hope it will be enough. Well, yes, I guess we're going to end this like that. Kind of like a classroom picture, something like that. So yes, here we go. So yes, there's two troop packs. So what's to say? So the first one might seem a little useless because it doesn't feature any new color, but still I think it's really a good set because well, it features all the, so of course it doesn't feature any new color, but at least it features all the different mods released between 2010 and the first wave of 2011. So of course it doesn't feature new colors, but at least it features all the different mods and for a nice price because if you think about it, if you want to have all these figures, well, you add about like first 2 speeders, so this means $12. Then you add about the big yellow spaceship released in 2010, which costed something like $30. So this means well, we have like $42 to buy those 4 figures, and then you add another $10 to $12 to have a Dragon Rider in with his dragon, and this means in the end you will have to spend like $54 to just have these 5 figures, and now with this pack you just have to spend like $10 and you have all these great figures. So it might seem a little useless, but for those who do not own all the sets of the first 12 or of 2011, it's really a great set to have all the different mods released in this period of time. And also for those who already have this figures, so for the Dragon Universe collectors, well, at least now you can obviously bulk up your army by buying this type of set, because it's really useful, of course, to well, make your army more important, more stronger. Stronger, not more stronger, but yes, more important and stronger, thanks to these new figures. So there is no new color, but at least you have all the figures for a great price, and that's why I think this battle pack is maybe it's not as eye-catching as this one, but at least it got all the figures for a great price, and it's really a nice idea. And then you have the second figure pack, which is, like I said, mostly a recolor, and because all these recolors are exclusive to this set, well, this means for all the Dragon's Universe collectors, well, it's quite important to have this set because it features new mods. But apart from that, it really depends on what type of colors you prefer, because I think not many people might like the blue shoulder pads or the full white bodies, so it might not please everyone, and that's why it's cool to have 2 packs, because you can choose between the 2 colors. But I think that for those who are really into the Dragon's Universe theme, it's really it's really cool to have this second troop pack. But once again, it's a Toys R Us exclusive set, so it's quite hard to find. I think you can still order it on their website, so go for it if you can, because it's really a great set, like I said, and also it features recolors, so it's really nice. So overall, 2 nice figure packs. They might seem a little dated in comparison to the new figure pack which were released in the second wave of 2011, but still these are quite interesting if you want to own all the figures in a cheap way, and also if you want to own some really rare and exclusive figures in, once again, a cheap way, because, well, it just costs $10. Once again, it doesn't feature any stands, but at least I think it's cool. So I know that's up to you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video with you guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. I will happily answer them. And that said, well, have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and see you later for another video review. Bye bye.